friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel today. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, and enjoying this holiday season. Today, I have a video for you guys. This is going to be the last part in the Hues of Color collab video series that I've been doing with my fellow color tubers, Johanna, Rhys, and Sara. And I figured I would pull a book that maybe a lot of people haven't seen or a lot of people don't know about. And yeah, and we'll just kind of color in this and see how everyone is doing. So this is the... Let me just close my door. Hang on just a second, guys. My son's in the other room and he's a little vocal, so yeah. So this book is Mysterious Planets by A.I. Kono. And in this book, they have different sections of different kind of planets. And one of the planets in this book is... the magic planet. The flower planet is the winter, or the snow planet. The planet of snow. So there's like a cute little snowman right here, and right here, this is what their planet looks like. So we've got like Christmas trees, got like some like factory looking things, and some more trees, and we have a reindeer, and some trees here, and a snowman, and some mountains. So this is the core of the planet. And I haven't decided on a page or anything, but like here we have like little tunnels where some little critters live, and snowman's on top of these trees. And we have this one where the polar bear is on the sleigh. That's very Christmassy. And we have some snowballs around this little guy. I think that's an owl. Some festive garland with some bunnies. Snowflakes. And then we go into the planet of flowers. So, I think I really like this lettering, how they've done with different snow elements. I am thinking like I said, I just pulled this book because I thought it would be fun to do a page, but I haven't really decided. I don't know if I want to do some snowflakes. That's kind of boring. And this seems a little adventurous for a video. That owl. Maybe I'll do the planet. Yeah, maybe I'll do the planet. We'll just kind of go from there. And I have some pencils pulled. The pencils that I pulled out is my Derwent Color Softs. And we'll just get started and we'll see how far we go. Yeah. Let's see here. So I'm thinking we're going to start with this Christmas tree, and I'm going to want some different shades of green. I almost wonder if I need like a highlighting green. Something a little brighter. Alright, we'll start with these. So I have dark green, pea green, and lime green. I'll start with. Everybody is ready for the season. They are prepared for what's coming our way, I guess you could say. Today I ended up having to take my son to the doctor. He'd been sick for over 2 weeks, and he was still getting fevers and throwing up and all those nasty, not fun things, and getting him some antibiotics. I'm still not feeling 100% myself, but of course the doctor said, "Oh, you're viral. We can't give you anything. Thanks for coming in." So I'm hoping by Christmas that I will start feeling a little bit better, but only time will tell, you know. And we're doing more of like a humbly type of Christmas, just because finances are tight. I do feel that the humble Christmas is always usually the best type of Christmas, because you learn so much. It's not about what you get for Christmas, and like to teach the kids those lessons, and it's about family and being together and just creating those memories with your children. This dark green kind of has a bluish hint. Noticed? You see that? So, and I explained to my daughter, I said, Santa Claus can't always afford to bring every child everything they ever want, because there's some kids out there that need Santa Claus to bring them like a coat. And I said, "Do you have a coat?" She goes, "Yeah, I have a coat." And I said, "Wouldn't it be more important that Santa fits certain things in his sleigh for those kids that maybe don't have a coat?" And she goes, "Yeah, that's important." So, you know, we've been trying to discuss those kind of things with the kids, and that just the importance of the season. I am hoping everybody kind of feels up to, you know, the holiday. It's no fun to be sick when it's the Christmas season. It feels like lately, over the past few years, we tend to get sick a lot during the Christmas season. And I don't know if it's just really cold here or what the heck's going on, but it seems to always hit our household. And then we tend to make family outings very short and hurry. I had COVID back in November, and that hit me for a while, and it felt like, oh, okay, everybody's better. And then I sent everybody to school, and then all of a sudden, bam, we got hit with something else. And I am lucky that my daughter hasn't gotten sick, so she hasn't had to miss out on any of her Christmas activities that they've been doing at school, thank goodness. But yeah, it's been definitely a rough season. So, but what's interesting is when it's summertime, it feels like, oh, we should be feeling better because of the summer. No, we usually get something as well. I think it's just because kids like to share germs, and then they bring it home. And I think my older son is a carrier. Like, he doesn't get sick, but he's able to carry the germs home, which is not good. But we do what we can. I was gonna print off the Christmas coloring tag because I was tagged by Megan, Disney Meg's Coloring, and answer the questions for that. And I still might do a voiceover and do that. It just depends what I feel up to doing. But I definitely wanted to get this video out for the collab, because I'm trying to end the year off with a bang. I've been trying to color things maybe I have neglected in the past, or try to be a little more adventurous and color things that I maybe would have not picked. Trying not to just pick the simple things. I'm trying to like expand my wheelhouse a little bit. So yeah. This Christmas tree, I almost wonder if I could have made it look like scarves because of the way it looks. Too late now. Does anybody else have this book out there? I got this book at, you can get this on Amazon, but I got this book at Barnes & Noble a while back, and I've only colored one image in it. It actually takes Inktense pencils really well. But I just had my Derwents by my desk, so this is what we're using. I've actually been trying to do more with pencils lately, because when I first started my coloring journey, I did a lot in pencil, and then it felt like this year I started using markers more and more and more, which is fine, because then it's like I learned the media of marker, and now I would like to go back to doing more pencil, because pencils are more versatile, I feel, because you can use them in almost any book. And yeah, I do like my markers though. I tend to use my markers a lot. I'm not going to say I'm a marker girl, but I do like my markers a lot. If you guys can see, I'm creating like little highlights with this pencil. And I'm just going back and forth between pencils. If you have a book with a Christmas tree, you're welcome to join me and color your Christmas tree. And if you have some pencils, you can interchange them like I am, creating highlights in your Christmas tree. Giving kind of a sketchier appearance. Yeah, when I was looking through my Christmas books, I was thinking, man, I have books that have Christmas pages in them that really need to be pulled. So I was like, where's my Mysterious Planets book? It took me a minute to find it, because it was within the collection, and then I found it, and I'm like, I know there's a Christmas planet or something, and I was right. There's like a snow planet, not really Christmas planet, but there's lots of Christmas elements here, and so I thought, yeah, I should color that one. Because I tend to go for the Amazon print paper books a lot, because I can just use my markers and it'll be a real fun, quick little coloring. But sometimes I get back to, I don't know, I get these moods where I feel like I want to go back to the roots of my pencils and just color. I'm just going to take my time, and if I finish, great. If I don't, that's fine. It's just about the journey of coloring. And I remember when I first started coloring, it wasn't about like, oh, I need to get this many pages done, or I want to fulfill everybody's prompts or anything like that. I just picked up a pencil and I just went, and if I finished, great. It was like an accomplishment. And if I didn't finish, that's okay. Move on to the next page. And so I get through these moods lately. I've been feeling that I just want to start a project and kind of get myself in the, I guess it's like coloring, it's like a coloring coma or something. It's like you block out everything else around you and all you're focusing on is your project, and you just become so there you go, it's in the zone, in the coloring zone. And I actually really enjoy being in the zone. And I think that's where I find myself not stressing out and things like that, being in the coloring zone. And so I really want to be in that zone more. Does anybody else experience that when they're coloring, they find themselves kind of in this world of coloring, like the coloring zone? I mean, if you have children, you have an ear out, like, so you're not totally ignoring them or anything like that, but you're like in this zone. And when you get to a point where your page is almost finished, you don't want to leave it, because you're so close to achieving success from your zone that, yeah. I guess that's the topic of subject today, being in the coloring zone and how much joy you get from being in the zone and relaxing, and the only thing you have to worry about is the process. You can hear that pencil or hear that marker or pen going down on paper, and usually, I mean, some people like to listen to music, some people like silence, some people watch TV, but you're like in this zone of your coloring world. Just awesome. I tend to get in that zone a lot, and people are like, can't you hear your kids playing video games? Can't you hear? Well, yeah, those noises exist in the background, but I'm so in the zone, I don't really know what's going on. I know they're not hurting each other or anything, and you know, I know they're not doing anything bad, so I'm alert, but I'm so in my world that, you know, the little noises aren't bothering me. So I feel like when I'm in my zone, it's a good thing. We were planning to go to some Christmas lights, and we're not sure if we're going to do that anymore because of the fact that it's so ridiculous. I mean, you go down to the city and they have these drive-through lights that you can go in your car. Well, the whole thing, you drive through and you get to go through like this wonderland of lights that they've set up through like this drive-through thing. Well, the drive-through thing is like only 15 minutes long, so it's not like forever long. But you have to wait in a line to get into that drive-through thing that's like an hour and 30 minutes long. So you're waiting forever just to get into that thing, and then it's only 15 minutes and it's over. Well, if it was just me and my husband, it would be no big deal. But when you have little kids, that's a long time to say, okay, hold it in so you don't have to go to the bathroom and pray that nobody has an accident in the car while you're waiting just to get into the light show. And then when you finally get into the light show, you're in the car still, so you're waiting, and almost like you spent 2 hours in the car. And then you have kids complaining that they have to go to the bathroom, they don't want to be in the car anymore, they're pushing and shoving, and then you're thinking, now why did I go to this spectacle? It's more frustration than it's worth. I mean, yeah. I think me and my husband officially decided, yeah, that does not sound like a fun time. So I think we're going to avoid that. We like the idea of going to the lights through the drive-through, because then the kids don't have to get out of the car and then they don't have to get cold. But that's a long time to wait, you know, for a kid. Oh, my Christmas tree is turning out here. Didn't realize the dark green had a bluish tint to it. Give it more of an evergreen flavor, I guess. What color is your guys' Christmas tree? If you have a Christmas tree, do you have a traditional green Christmas tree? Do you have something a little more flashy? Like, do you have a pink tree? Do you have a white tree? Do you have a tree that looks like it has fake snow on it? One year we had a tree that had the fake snow on it. Oh my gosh, it was such a hassle. Every time you'd like barely touch it, little things would fall off, little snow stuff. So I was constantly vacuuming. Yeah, we don't have that tree anymore. Last year, we sprang for an artificial tree that is really tall and thin, so I could just stick it in a corner of my house, because I don't have lots of space in my house. And with just a really tall, thin one, because we have vaulted ceilings, it gives the illusion of being a big tree because it's tall, but it really does not take that much space because it's thin. And my kids seem to like that. And my son, my older son, he's 6'4", and so it's nice to have a tree that's taller than him. It feels like all the trees are taller than me, but it's kind of fun to have a tree that's taller than him. Oh, we're almost done. So, yeah. My son, my older son only wanted 3 things for Christmas. And I don't know if we got all 3 things. And if we didn't, can always wait for his birthday. He's not a very picky kid. And my younger son, he didn't really give me a list, so it made it really difficult. Have you ever had your child go, well, Santa knows. Oh, well, sometimes Santa needs a little help. Santa knows. I'm good. I was like, okay. Well, just in case Santa forgets, can you tell me? There we go. Well, that is my tree so far. It has a little bit of shine there because these are wax pencils, but you can see how that's coming along. And yeah, let me look at my clock here. I think I have, I'm going to just move my light a little so that we don't see the reflection nearly as much. Or maybe if I turn my light up. Let's see. I'm just trying to find a good angle because if I shine it right on there, you can see the shine of the tree. But yeah, there's no perfect way to get away from the shine of the wax, but you can see what I've done there. And let's see, how about we use our sparkle pop for our star. Love these pens. Love how glittery they are. How sparkly that is. And maybe we can do the stump real fast and the ornaments. Just doing some shading there with the dark brown. Maybe we'll do some highlighting color in their middle. Let's see what we have. Ochre. Ochre's kind of crumbly. So we get a nice blend of just working with this a little bit. Trying to lighten up the pressure there so we don't have such a harsh line. I think that's good. Don't have my brush next to me, so I can't brush it off. But I think that's okay for a stump. And for the lights, I'm gonna use green. Could do yellow, maybe. I was just trying to see if I had a red. I have a sparkly red. Maybe we could do a bright yellow and sparkly red. See here, I'm just trying to think, and then we need one more color, maybe blue. There we go. And if we wanted to, we could add snow to it. It's so shiny. There. Don't want you guys to not be able to see because it's so shiny. I could add snow to the bottom of it with like acrylic paint pen. See if I have one. I'm going to zoom up so you guys can see my tree a little bit better. But I'm going to press pause for a quick second and grab my acrylic paint pen. Okay, I got my Magic Fly white, but it's kind of low because I recently used it for creating crystals on another page. So I'm starting from the bottom here. Gonna just put some snow on the bottom. I'm gonna go up here. You'll be able to see it a lot more when it's on top of the green. Want it to kind of hang a little bit. Little snow drifts. I would do this on the end after I've done all these trees, but I'm just trying to show you guys how to do this if you've never added a little bit of snow to your trees or the top of a roof or something. If you have kind of a shaky hand, it actually works to your favor. We're going to kind of, this one needs to be more drippy. A little more. Because no little snowdrift is going to be perfect. And some are going to be bigger than others. You want to almost give that appearance like icing, like you're dropping icing. And we want to put a little bit under where the star is too. There we go. There we go. So as you can see here, I've created snow on my tree, almost giving it like an icing appearance. And with that, I am going to end the video here, but I want to thank Johanna and Rhys and Sara for including me in this collab project, and I hope you enjoyed watching me color this little Christmas tree, adding some snow, and I hope you guys have a fabulous season, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps the channel. Thanks, friends.